All right, let's talk about your job search. Before you even think about hitting that apply button, we're going to lay down a solid foundation. The goal here is to shift your entire approach from something that feels chaotic and honestly pretty stressful into a strategic, controlled project. So let's get right into it. So, why do we need to plan so carefully? Well, get this, the average job search in the US takes about 20 weeks. Yeah, that's nearly 5 months of your life. And without a real roadmap, that can feel like forever, right? It just drains your energy. But we're going to change that. You know, this quote from Sydney, a senior recruiter at Google, absolutely nails it. A job search without a plan is exactly like that. You're just throwing things together, hoping for the best, and you end up with a kitchen full of smoke and a whole lot of frustration. Our goal today is to give you the perfect recipe for success. So let's just have an honest moment. Does that chaotic kitchen feel a little familiar? Are you just reacting to job alerts, firing off resumes into what feels like a black hole, and just losing that sense of control? If you're nodding along, don't worry. You are in exactly the right place. So here's our game plan. We're going to escape the chaos, set up a command center, figure out your 4 core pillars, create your own North Star, and then we'll build a roadmap using AI. Let's dive into that first section. First things first, escaping the chaos. And look, the secret isn't just applying to more jobs, it's preparing smarter. We're flipping the script from being reactive to being proactive, and that all starts with getting organized. Which brings us to our very first action item, building your own job search command center. This is going to be the central hub for your entire search, making sure you're always prepared and super efficient. Okay, so think of this job search portfolio as your mission control. It's really just a dedicated folder, say in Google Drive, where you're going to keep every single thing you create for your job hunt. Seriously, this is the first, most important step to turn a messy process into a clean, streamlined one. So what exactly are we putting in there? Well, as you can see, this folder is going to hold everything. We're talking your career statement, your job plan, a base resume you can tweak, a tracker for your applications, the whole 9 yards. It really becomes your single source of truth for this whole journey. Okay, now that we've got a home for everything, we need to figure out what we're actually going to say. And that begins with understanding the core skills, the transferable skills that pretty much every employer is looking for. And this is so important right now. We're seeing this massive shift toward what's called skills-based hiring. It means companies care a lot more about what you can actually do than what your last job title was. And that is fantastic news because it means the skills you already have are your most valuable asset. And most of those valuable skills fall into these 4 buckets. Communication is all about getting your point across to different people. Problem solving, that's what you do when things inevitably go sideways. Navigating ambiguity is how you handle uncertainty. And emotional regulation is about staying grounded and showing up for your team. These are the skills that make you an incredible hire, no matter the industry. All right, once you've done some thinking on your skills, it's time to put them together into a really powerful document. We call this your career identity statement, and it's basically going to act as your personal North Star for this whole search. The key here is that this statement is your compass. It's a short, powerful summary of who you are and what you bring to the table. This is the tool you're going to use to make sure every application, every interview, every single decision you make is aligned with who you truly are and where you want to go. Let's break down what this actually is, and maybe more importantly, what it is not. It is a tight summary of your unique value. It's a blend of your skills and even your passions. It's your personal North Star. It's not a huge list of every job you've ever had, it's not some generic objective statement, and it's definitely not just a wish list of job titles. Check out this great example. See how it blends the hard skills from finance with the people skills from customer service. But then it does something really cool. It brings in a personal passion, basketball, and connects it directly to a key professional value, collaboration. That's what makes a statement like this feel authentic and really stand out. Okay, we're on to our final step. You've got your portfolio set up, you know your core skills, and you've got your North Star to guide you. Now let's turn all of that incredible insight into a concrete step-by-step action plan, and we're going to use a little help from AI. So this job search plan, this is your recipe. It takes that huge, kind of scary goal of find a new job, and it chops it up into small, manageable tasks you can do every day or every week. That structure is what's going to build momentum and keep you from feeling completely overwhelmed. And you know what the best part is? You can get this done in literally minutes. Here's a super simple but powerful prompt you can use in an AI tool. You just tell it your target job title, and then you paste in that awesome career identity statement we just worked on. The AI will spit out a personalized, step-by-step plan just for you. It's honestly that simple. And just like that, you've done it. You've gone from that smoky, chaotic kitchen to having a clear, actionable recipe for your job search. Your foundation is officially built. You're not just reacting anymore. You're moving forward with clarity, with organization, and from a place of real strength. So now, there's really only one question left. You have the roadmap. You have the recipe. What is the very first step you're going to take?